Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. I love y'all so much. Of course, I can't stay away from y'all after we do a show. So go grab some popcorn and come right back because we are about to jump in the show last night. And man, was it juicy. All right. Enough of that. Welcome to Sauced the City Super Comedy Game Show recap of season 1, episode 9. It was a hot one in the house last night. So, one of the things that we always get asked, so let's go ahead and get it out of the way, is for just one more game. And who am I not to oblige? And not only did I bring along a fun game to play, but I brought along some funny friends to help me to celebrate. Let's meet them now. What's going on, Funny Man Green? Welcome back to my screen.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Keep going. They don't know you.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Funny Man Green. I'm reside in Cumberland, Maryland. Hope everybody enjoys the show.
I hope they do too, David, Funny Man Green. It's good to have you back. We got some solid moments in the show from you. Tell us, before I introduce the next person, what was one of your favorite moments of season 1, episode 9?
Slaughtering the beast.
Okay, without giving away too much, we definitely have footage on that. Let's find some more of our friends to talk to. What's going on out there, McFarland, aka Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka AM Morning. Unmute your mic and your voice will follow.
Mute.
Unmute your mic.
Okay. I am glad to be here for the recap. I'm reading my book. Hope everybody reading the book too. It was an awesome time last night. My name is AM Morning, out there McFarland, aka the best that ever did it. Podcaster, comedian, actor, actress, whatever you need me to be, I'm that. And contested on Sauced in the City with Brenda Brown and the rest of the crew. That's good.
We love having you. Tell us one of your favorite moments from season 1, episode 9.
Why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? You'll find out more in the show. Stick around, and here we go.
And it rhymes, so you know it's true. All right, we have Randy Holton. Hey, Randy.
I'm laying down on the job.
Well, get your ass up. If the rest of us can be up, so can your ass. Get it up.
Okay, I'm up.
I'm glad you had on shorts. Introduce yourself to the people.
Randy Holton, all the way from Tampa, Florida. Tell jokes whenever I can, however I can. That's what we do.
I love it. Give us one of your favorite moments from season 1, episode 9. No, 8. Episode 8. No, 9. We're on 9. Episode 9. God forbid. Go ahead, Randy.
Number 9. It was probably a Thea strip teasing on a telephone pole. All-time favorite, right there.
Oh my God, that was a good moment. We have more coming up on that one. David Burrows, welcome to the stream. My new my newbie is in the house.
What's going
Okay,
on?
introduce yourself to the folks.
Hi, my name is David Burrows. I'm an up-and-coming, I want to say, actor and comedian from Jersey. Huge Yankees fan. I'm just going to throw that out there. But hopefully I can make y'all laugh, and I look forward to being a part of this group.
I love it. Tell us one of your favorite moments from season 1, episode 9.
I definitely said this in the episode too, and I don't want to sound like I'm copying her, but like I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, so that human nature bit was just, it struck home for me.
I loved it too. I think we all loved it. Next up, we have Stepdaddy, the presidential candidate. What's going on?
I am literally laying down on the job. I can't see y'all. Y'all can see me, but I can't see y'all. I'm blind, melon jetty today.
You could just keep your screen off. We'll forgive you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Tell us what are your favorite moments from season 1, episode 9.
Don't get me wrong. I admire everyone on this panel, everyone. But when the beast got slain, that did it, because he be talking much. Just these sauces.
Uh-oh. I loved it too. That was a good matchup. It's going to be a juicy time. If you guys are just now tuning in, we are about to recap season 1, episode 9. And we're going to start it out with a game from the episode, which is called the 60-second spit. I think we had 2 very juicy topics, and I think everybody wanted to get in on it. So I think, you know what? Let's go ahead and let everybody go ahead and jump in on it. So what we are going to do is I'm going to set the clock for 60 seconds for each of our comedic cast tonight, and they're going to give me their funniest 60 seconds on it. And then we're going to vote as a group who took the category. Y'all down the clown?
Down the clown.
Hey, all right. So tell me one thing you don't have patience for. I'm going to set that clock at 60 seconds. Stepdaddy, presidential candidate. The clock has been set and go.
No, what I don't have patience for is I'm a patient. I am literally a patient. I don't have time for myself. I'm just laying here with my eyes closed. I don't have patience for the okie doke, the BS, none of that stuff. My big toe hurt. I don't have patience for none of this. None of it. Why you call me first? But anyway, I don't have the patience to do this. What I'm doing right now. My goodness, what is patience? Is that precious patience, or whose patience? I'm just ranting right now. I don't know why you called me, because I don't have any patience. Because I am a patient. Been a patient for the last 4 damn years. Sheesh. I need a pain pill. You got a pain pill? God, I'm a patient. I'm wearing scrubs.
And
Yep.
time. All right, Funny Man Green. 60 seconds on the clock. Tell me one thing you don't have patience for. Let's go.
One thing I do not have patience for is all these crazy ass Trump supporters. They are acting like Trump is like God or something.
Oh.
I mean, well, I can't even say. I was going to say God wasn't a criminal, but it did say, you know, he was locked up for a little bit. But still, like when he supposedly got shot, I seen Facebook posts talking about if anybody thinks our president, he ain't even president yet, but it was like, anybody think our president, if you think it's funny that he got shot, meet me at my house and meet me in Frostburg and meet me here. This is this. I'm like,
wow.
This is crazy. You got people that's that's willing to sacrifice their life and everything else to raid the White House. I mean, enough is enough.
And time. All right. Ooh, that took us a different direction. Let's go, Althea McFarland. 60 seconds on the clock.
I don't got patience for going to fast food restaurant and they telling me I got to pull over at the curb and wait for my meal. Look, that's what fast food is. Fast food people. I'm a big girl. I'm all diabetic on my sugar falling and shit and whatnot. And I come up there to Wendy's to get a biggie bag, maybe a couple of them, but nonetheless. And they telling me, oh, we ain't got no chicken. We ain't got no nuggets. You got to wait for this. You got to wait 5 minutes, 8 minutes. I ain't got time for that. Then I got to go to another restaurant. Well, I may not like they order menu as much, and they still gotta wait. Look, if y'all know y'all got the rush hour rush lunch and dinner time, have some motherfucking chicken ready. I want to be sitting wait 15 minutes for your chicken. We bring it out. You better bring my chicken out, my 2-piece biscuit, breast leg, and the thigh, and add an apple pie because you didn't have it on time. And my coat. What? I can't wish for that. I ain't got time for that. I need my
time.
chicken.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Randy Holton, 60 seconds on the clock. Tell me one thing you don't have patience for. Let's go. I don't have patience for your mic right now.
Oh. I don't have patience for my mic either. Jesus. I don't have patience for 7-Eleven. At 7-Eleven in the line. You get these idiots up there. There's an idiot at the cash register. There's an idiot buying something. And you're standing there in line for 10 minutes. And I got one freaking candy bar in my hand. One freaking candy bar. I'm there for 10 to 15 minutes. The guy, the one customer keeps ordering stuff. I'll take some of those lottery tickets. And then he pays for that. And he goes, oh, yeah, I'll take 2 of those cigarettes. And he pays for that. And then, oh yeah, I'll take some of those candy over there. He pays for that. We're talking like 40 transactions with one customer, and everybody else is like, what the fuck's going on? One transaction at a time. That's what I'm saying. One transaction. Get to the back of the line. Come on.
And time. All right, that was pretty fiery, Randy Holton. Tell me one thing you don't have patience for, David Burrows. 60 seconds on the clock. Let's go.
This might be the most Jersey thing I'm going to say, but I really don't have patience for bad drivers. Like, oh my God, please get out of the fucking left lane if you're not going to speed. Like, the left lane is for committing crimes, okay? I don't care where you got to go. I don't care what you got to do. If you're not going to drive at least 80 miles an hour, get out of the left lane. Like, please. There's always some out-of-state car, too, that's like going 60 in the left. The speed limit is 65. You're still going 60 in the left lane for some reason. Move. Please move. I hate it. I don't have patience for it. I got places to be. I don't care if you got to get where you got to go and whatever time, but I got places to be. I got things to do. Get out of my way. For the love of God, please. I don't have patience for you. Like, move. It's a highway. It's not a come check out how cool my car is. I'm gonna take my stroll. I'm gonna take my time going down. No, move. I got places to be. I got things to do. I don't get out of the left lane. Move somewhere else. Go in the right lane if you want to drive the speed limit. The left lane is for committing crimes. I swear. Like I need to go at least 80, 85 in the left lane. I got things to do. Like,
and time. All right. You guys gave some pretty stirring renditions of things that you don't have patience for. So now we get to see who took that round. Funny Man Green, you're up first. Who do you think took that round?
Oh my! Oh shoot! Out there had me, but I seen David, and you know what I mean. I travel a lot, so I know exactly what he's talking about. You know what I mean. I'm always speeding, and yeah. So I gotta go with David on that one.
Oh, one for David Burrows.
And he's a Yankee.
Out there.
Hey,
McFarland, who took that round?
I did.
You can't vote for yourself.
Well, my energy was up. I had enough energy for 10 people. it's just so hard to say who took that round when I did. Let me see. I don't. Okay. Randy, we was on neck on the same thing. Randy, I don't have patience for standing in line either. I want I'll eat my candy bar in line.
Me too, and drink the soda. All right, Randy Holton, who took that round?
Give me my damn chicken. That's a Thea, I believe.
Okay, out there. Oh yeah. Oh, because she gotta get on the side of the road and wait for her chicken to be done. Okay, I got you. One for Althea. Okay, David Burrows, who took that round?
I gotta give it to the 7-Eleven bullshit. There's always some bullshit going on at 7-Eleven. It's always somebody with like no pants on, or somebody with no shirt on, somebody dropping, making a mess of something. There's always something wild. There's always a person that doesn't speak English yelling about some crazy shit. Like,
oh, Randy, yeah. I think you got yourself another vote. Okay. Because I hate the 40 transactions too. Stepdaddy presidential candidate, who took that round?
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get off this fucking highway.
David Burrows made an impression on you. Way to go, David. But I think Randy Holton, congratulations. By my count, I think you took this round.
Hey. That would be 2-2, brother.
No, him and David.
Wait a minute. Okay, you and David are tied.
Yeah.
Who voted for Althea? Stepdaddy? No, who voted for Althea? You voted for Althea? No,
Randy did. Randy voted.
Randy voted for Althea, and who else?
Everybody wasn't paying attention. Only Randy was paying attention. That's
again. I believe Randy won with 2 votes, one from you
Stepdaddy. Me and Stepdaddy voted for David.
Okay. So then it's not Althea and Randy. It's David Burton and Randy.
Yeah.
It's a tie.
Okay. So it is a tie between this one and this one, which is really kind of cool because I've never had a tiebreaker before. So this is my chance to learn what to do. So I think that it should be one joke takes all. One joke, Randy Holton. Let's go.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
To get to the cock on the other side.
David Burrows.
Ouch.
Man, I'm folding. Why? What do you? Damn, I folded.
Randy Holton. You know what? I've got to get commentary, but you win by default. Thea McFarland, what did you think of Randy Holton's joke?
It was pretty casually lame. Okay, and I'm waiting for it, but we did get at one point. And David Burrows, you are getting the same disease that David Green got. Don't get in that arm. Don't get stuck in that arm category. David got out. Don't you get in?
It must be a David thing. I don't know.
I done heard that. I heard that. Well, now you guys done got your points from Althea McFarland. Let those sink in while we check out our first top 3 moment of the episode. And this was a good one. Check it out.
Real quick, ready? You know how to do this shit, right? Because I know you eat booty. You might not know how this works. You ready?
Wait, what you say? You said Randy lock in?
We gonna go against Randy. That's the easiest joint. It's paper, rock, scissors. Which one of us do it? You
Oh
ready?
no, you both
Yeah.
are going.
Oh,
No,
we're
no,
both.
no, you
Oh,
both are
go against
going.
Randy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
And
it's a
here we
burner.
go.
Yes, let's go.
All right,
Let's
Randy,
go.
you have been called back to the stage. I think you're going to be able to give them a run for their money. They don't understand the power that you possess. This is going to be decided by everybody left in the studio: Vanessa Ray, David Burrows, Janice, Tommy D, Funny Man Green, The Gwen Factor, and Stepdaddy. All of you guys will be deciding their fate. Randy, since they both jumped on you and picked you welcome back to the stream, first of all, and you get to decide the order. Will it be you, Funny Man Green, and then the Beast, or what order would you put you guys in?
It'll be the Beast, Funny Man, and then me.
All right, I love it. The Beast, Shade Throne. All right, 60 seconds is on the clock.
Hold on.
And
Can I claim
this,
the camera?
yeah, because you are looking fuzzy. But
What
while
that was about? Damn, I'm still fuzzy. Hold on, there. I moved back.
That's
There we
that
go.
cleaning right there.
All right, we good? Yeah, I didn't know what that was about. Shit. All right.
I don't know what it was about, but here we go. 60 seconds spit, 60 seconds on the clock. Only 60, and give us your funniest. 60, let's go.
Something? Just give him comedy. Okay, cool. All right. So recently, y'all know I'm a new comedian, this, that, and other, so it's all good. But recently I found out that I have been in a gay relationship. I didn't even know that. I've been married 23 years. Me and my wife has a great relationship, but I just found out that I am a gay relationship. So my gay relationship is with my dog. I didn't know that. The whole time I'm the bitch in this relationship. I didn't understand it. I love my dog. My dog is 100-pound sheepadoodle who he introduced me to when my wife went out of town to Atlanta. I was sitting in bed, sleep. Next thing you know, I felt something sniffing on my balls. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what is this? So the first thing you do is you turn over, right? I didn't know that was the thing he wanted me to do. When I turned over, next thing I felt a paw on my shoulder. He gripped me in close. And then in very P. Diddy style, he said, rake that. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what are we doing here? Like, yo.
Time. All right. That was very funny. Okay. Next up, we got Funny Man Green to the stream. Oh, no, there he is. Camera on. 60 seconds on the clock. Let's do it.
This is my imitation of Michael Jackson meeting a chick with some funky booty. Reaching out, touch her coochie. There's no complaint, so I'm like, oh, well. Pulling out, I smell my finger. I'm like, what the hell was that smell? Like, why? Don't tell me that it's human nature. Why? Does it smell that way? Why? That was 60
Buddy
seconds.
man, you've been booked, bro.
It was a 3-minute song.
No, but time. All right, Randy Holton, 60 seconds on the clock, and let's go.
I was sent to a house to collect a signature from a person. All the names have been changed to protect the innocent in the story. And so I go there, and they got to sign this paper. So I knock on the door. I say, I'm here for such and such, sign this paper. And I got, here's the paper. And they said they're dead. I was like, well, that's okay. That's okay. Can you just hold their hand up and put the pen in their hand and sign it with their hand? Maybe you could, freeze the person cryogenically and then bring them back to life, unthaw them, have them sign the paper. Or just sign the paper, and I'll say it was the dead person that signed it. Or it was really the dead person, not you that signed it. maybe prop the person up. We'll take a picture of them with the pen in their hand, showing them that they signed the paper. Post-mortem, of course. Everybody knows a dead person can't sign the paper. But maybe like in the movie Party at Bob's House, where he's really dead, but you dress him up to make him look alive.
And time. All right, 3 great 60 seconds. David Burrows, I'm going to start with you. Who took that round to get back in the game?
I gotta go with Dave too again. I mean, I love the Michael Jackson bit. It's so great. I was over here trying to think of something I could say to add on to it. Like, it was A1 in my opinion. I love it.
Awesome. All right, Althea McFarland, who's got your vote to jump back in this game?
Look, first I want to give a brief critique of them all. Beast, you were funny. Randy, you remind me of Sophia from the Golden Girls, and I'm Dorothy Spornak. Ma, what are you talking about? Randy, see me after class. See me after school for class. David Green, I'm so proud of David Green. He didn't stutter, y'all. He got through, no arms or nothing. He delivered. Beast, you got to give it to David Green on this one yourself. David, you Beast, you underestimated. David came back with a vengeance on some whip ass. David Green, he did it. He did. Beast, no. Beast got to give it to him on that one. But that was a good joke too, Beast. But David, no stutter, no hesitation, no demonstration. Perfect. Why?
Oh my goodness. That was one of those top 3 moments that I'm not sure any of us will forget. First, let's go to the man of the hour, David Funny Man Green. How did you feel in that moment? Like, were you feeling it?
Yeah, I was feeling it. When watching, I noticed I did stutter one time, but I got over it.
Okay. That was one of your best jokes. Now, did you write that one for the show, or was that one of your old faithfuls that you knew would knock it out the park?
That was one of my old faithfuls that I didn't know was going to do like it did.
Okay, y'all.
I never performed it before.
Okay, you never performed it before. Okay, mm-hmm. I like it. Y'all got some questions for the man of the hour in the studio?
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna send you my phone number. You've been booked, bro.
Hey. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Anybody else? Any comments?
I hope
Randy, say it again.
We're gonna have a David versus David battle one day.
Where did you get the premise? How'd you come up with it?
I've always been a Michael Jackson fan. I mean, I got a couple Michael Jackson jokes. From Do You Remember the Time to Thriller to Beat It to I've been a Michael Jackson fan. So okay, even down to Billie Jean. I'm like very like creative, and like I have like all kinds of crazy thoughts. Like I was one time I was picturing Michael Jackson on the Maury Purvis show, and Billie Jean, taking them, because of the kid and everything, and I'm still working on that or whatever. But just a big Michael Jackson fan.
I love it.
The new Weird Al Yankovic.
Absolutely making funny out of songs. David Burrows, you had a comment right before.
Oh yeah, no, funny man, you got to be ready. We're gonna have a David versus David battle one day, and maybe you could do a battle of Michael Jackson jokes because I got my share too.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. I love a good call out. Save it for the episode. July 30th, y'all. July 30th, Tuesday. We've already got confirmations in the house. Althea McFarland, I know that you had a little something to do with the success of this joke. So why don't you fill us in with your point system?
I got everybody's name up here. And I told you I'm a technical person and I go by critiquing. If if it's funny, is the premises, is it catchy, and do everybody laugh, or do just certain generations or whatever laugh, or do they get the joke? And he had like you can't lose with Michael Jackson, MJ, the old people, young people, everybody know MJ. And it was so beautiful that he did Human Nature. And if these young people would take a note out of David Green's book, you would get much success because he listened and he understood the assignment and he rose up to the occasion. And I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, y'all give it
Thank
up.
you.
Y'all
Thank
give
you.
him a hand over there. I thought it was a wonderful moment. I saw you come out your shell. It was one of my favorite moments. I was like, oh, I have got to play this one again. So congratulations to you for being triumphant over the struggle. Moving right along, our next segment up is my 2 cents. And this is where something happened during the episode that that just threw me off there for a second. And it's always things that I like to talk about because on this show is where I get my emotional support from. So one of the things that happened during the show is that two of our femme fatales had to go head to head, and it caused just a little bit of uncomfortableness in one of the contestants because of, I guess, the negative connotation uh in that. But me and the contestant had a talk over the phone, and I think she saw where I was coming from. But I want to know, guys, you guys were there with me last night. Was it not one of the baddest episodes and matchups that you have ever seen in the 9 episodes that we've done? Funny Man Green, am I tripping?
No. That was like, oh wow, that was like a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like watching the Super Bowl or like watching the finals. Them two going at it was, like you said, it was definitely needed in the show.
It was a great moment. David Burrows, what do you think? Am I tripping?
No, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was great. It was, I don't know what it was a huge. I don't know. It showed me what this show was about, and I like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Randy Holton, because you have been with me probably the longest, so you have witnessed some of the greatest that we've been around, right, on the show.
Yes.
And they've always played the games, and they've always, had this camaraderie about playing the game. Am I tripping that it was one of the greatest matchups I've seen on the show?
Not at all. I mean, they were both slinging waffles like a Waffle House, man. Slinging jokes like waffles. Throwing them down, throwing them down, throwing them down.
One of them had a chicken wing, the other one had waffles, and we had chicken and waffles all together. And Nemo the late bloomer, welcome to the show. Good to see you. I got did you happen to catch the show last night?
You
Unmute yourself and your voice will fall.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. No, I was on the mic last night somewhere, so I didn't catch the show last night, but I heard it was great.
Well,
Heard it was great.
we will fill you in, and I will be right back because Lee did catch the show. And hold on, but I still want your opinion on something, so don't go anywhere, Nemo. Stepdaddy, presidential candidate. Now, you were a part of the phone call, and now that you've heard my side of the story, was I tripping that stripped down, this was not one of the best matchups since
I did.
like
I didn't say it wasn't the best. I did not say that. I just said what I said. But at the same time, I don't know why y'all put two seniors against each other. That's wrong. Two grumpy ass old women against each other. You don't do that. That- That's just
okay,
terrible.
that's terrible to put two grumpy women against each other.
Yeah, you already know the clause. Two angry black women. You don't do that.
Okay. All right. So Althea McFarland, uh situation unknown, names protected. Like, am I tripping? Because you were a part of the conversation too.
There was two sisters going at it, two sisters fighting over bathroom time. That was all love. It wasn't grumpy old woman with no claws out. It was all who gonna
No,
pee first. It was love, dear.
Now, Nemo the late bloomer, you've heard enough of the testimony. When friends are in comedy together, is it terrible for them to be competing for the same prize?
No, not at all.
Explain.
Long
Give
as
us some.
the egos are put to the side, and it's all laughs, it's all comedy, and it's all positive. And at the end of the day, they still friends and don't take anything personal. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, okay. I'm digging it. Thank you guys, because like I said, things happen during the show, and I definitely need my squad to keep me centered and on cue for this show, because it is, and it does cause a lot of emotions to rise and fall, because you find out things about yourself on this show that you did not know. Like, let's go with that. Funny Man Green, tell me
Yeah.
something you found out on this show that you didn't know
I
about
found out
yourself.
I found out I can do a set without a lot of ums and stutters.
I love it. David Burrows, you've only been with us one episode, but let's see.
Yep.
Did you find out anything about yourself on that one episode?
No, I mean, I might have a little problem with coming up with stuff on the spot, but just something to work on. And
There you go. That's honesty. You're gonna need that in the world. Nemo the late bloomer, you weren't on with us last night, but you've been on the show. Have you found out anything about yourself since you've been on the show?
I'm very happy to be here.
Well, that's one thing I found out about you on the show, that you're not as grumpy as I first perceived you to be when I first met you. I was like,
I'm
let me stay over here in
serious,
my
but
corner.
yeah, I'm never grumpy. I'm serious, but no, I'm very happy to be here.
Very happy to be here. Athea McFarland, did you find out, because you've been on every episode, um, just about, save two. Have you found out anything about yourself since you've been on the episodes?
Yeah, I'm sicker than I thought.
That was last episode. I probably dug up some old. So you was like, damn, why you picking on me? I know. I'm sorry. Randy Holton, have you found out anything about yourself while you've been on the show?
I found a better microphone that works.
Yes. Can't fight the feeling. Stepdaddy presidential candidate. Have you figured out anything about yourself while you've been on this show?
yeah, I've learned how to be quiet and let everybody talk.
Hey, that always comes in handy. Let me tell you, that always comes in handy. Well, you guys, thank you for helping me to get over some of my PTSD moments from the show. And that has been another segment of my 2 cents. And of course, now it's time to move on to the next thing, which is another top 3 moment from last night's episode, season 1, episode 9. You guys can check out the entire episodes on YouTube. Just Google Sauce in the City. Just Google it. It'll come up. I promise you. So this next little clip comes when we had our dynamic sister on the show, and I was just so excited. You guys have to tune into this one.
Just a little something about me. I am a grandmother now. I know it don't look like it, y'all, because even light-skinned black don't crack. But yes, I am a grandmother. But don't get to clapping. Do not start clapping, because these damn kids won't let me keep my grandkids. Okay? Gonna tell me I'm inappropriate. They can't trust me. And I'm like, really? Bitch, ain't you still here? You like 40, okay? Talking about you can't trust me. But then they want to call me with all their little problems. Talking about they can't get the kids to go to sleep at night. I said, well, do like the rest of these little young mamas out here doing. Give them some of them melatonin gummies y'all be taking. And they was like, no, Ma, we can't do that. That's like child abuse. I said, nah, bitch, I think that Hennessy I used to rub on y'all's gums back in the day. Now, that might be child abuse for your ass. But you can say what you want about me, but I slept like a baby. What? I got my 8 hours of sleep. What? Put that cereal in that milk, put them in that hot tub, then shake it up at the cereal and cut the nipple off. So it come out all thick and fast and rub that Hennessy on them gums. Oh, they slept like a baby, and so did I. But you know, these new kids is different. I can't deal with these new kids. But the one thing I do like about them is I ain't got to go around the house spelling no more, trying to keep what? I can write my life story on a piece of paper in cursive and set that shit on the kitchen table, and they wouldn't know what the fuck I done wrote down. They walk by talking about, ooh, when mama learned to write Arabic. It's interesting. But yes, they crazy. They different. These some soft little kids. I don't think these kids get enough vitamin D. That's why their heads all soft. That little soft spot never hardened. That's why they got to wear helmets and shit for everything. See, when I was about 7, I died for like 2-3 minutes. And my mama told me to shake that shit off and get my ass in the house before I made dinner late and made daddy mad. I know I ain't the only motherfucker ever fell off them monkey bars on that hard ass concrete. Okay? I know I ain't the only one. But now, these little young kids, they done put rubber on the floor like they in an insane asylum. Okay? It's crazy. Little soft ass heads just split open like a watermelon. They can't take nothing because ain't no sunshine that hit their head. Ain't no sunshine hit that head.
Don't do it.
They head so soft, they little head liable to explode. Giving head. That's how soft they heads is. I don't understand these kids. I don't.
And time. Y'all give it up for the win of Factor. All right, and let's see what we got going here on your stream, and let's see if you rocked it. Oh, one short. Randy Holton was the holdout. Randy Holton.
Randy is the idiot.
I think Randy's probably still buffering right now. I think he really did turn around. His screen was just still buffering.
Randy, you are of the unpopular event. What prevented you from turning on your stream?
Well, like Joe Biden, I have a very bad case of Alzheimer's disease. Can't remember.
He forgot to turn his screen
oh my God. Well, that is one. Let's get some more comments. Vanessa Ray, what got you to turn your stream on for the Gwen Factor?
Well, it was the Hennessy on the gums, because we used to put Jack Daniels on the gums of our kids. And I understood, the writing Arabic, that got me too. And then You know, when what was that last one? Oh gosh, I did too. There was something else that she had done that I did too, and now I can't remember what it was.
Oh no. Well, Janai, while she's trying to remember, what got you to turn your camera on for the Gwen Factor?
Yo, I can't lie. I literally just gave my kids melatonin about 15 minutes ago. So I'm sitting up here like, no, she didn't. They got on my nerves. I just said melatonin for everybody.
Did you hide it inside a smoothie, or was it like straight up?
Hell no. I told them this is some good ass candy.
Right.
Y'all gonna get on this candy. Take 2 or 3. 2 or 3.
2 or 3 days.
It's beyond recommended dosage, but you know.
Oh geez, the beast. What got you to turn your camera on for the Gwen
So
Factor?
let's get some straight. I'm huge fans of both people, Althea McFarlane and the Gwen Factor. I'm both of them. So Gwen started off with jokes I already heard before, but then she ended with jokes I'd never heard before, and I turned on immediately because she almost passed out when she made the one joke, you know. So I was like, yo, this is where I'm trying to be as a new comedian. I love both of them. So yeah, I'm here for both of them. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you know, Randy, you made a mistake. But you know, it's all good. They and that's why I want to go against David, but it's all good.
Oh, David Burrows. What got you to turn your camera on for the Gwen Factor?
That one joke she said where she died for like 2 to 3 minutes, and then her mom was like, "I don't care, you better walk it off and be on time for dinner." I mean, every day playing outside, that's how it was. I wasn't home by the streetlights. I ass spook, you know.
That got me too, because it took me right back to when I was growing up. I was like, oh my God, I have been there where I hit my head and was home late. So I totally get it.
Exactly.
Thank you for your answer, stepdaddy, presidential candidate. What got you to turn your stream on for the Gwen Factor?
All of the above. Both of them. I'm a fan of both of them. But still, me turning the kids. I love the kids, but I'm allergic to them, so she can keep them.
I love it. I'm a little allergic myself. Funny Man Greed, what got you to turn that screen on for the Gwen Factor?
Oh shoot, I'm a fan of both of them. The first, when she was talking about light skin don't crack or whatever, that got me. And then when she started talking about the Hennessy on the gums and everything, my stuff. I mean, my grandfather, he used Canadian Mist or whatever, so I could relate.
Okay, relation is good. Tommy D, what got you to turn that stream on for the Gwen Factor?
Well, the whole thing where she died for a couple minutes, that was freaking gold. Because when I was a kid, I remember coming in, I fell out of the treehouse, and I came in like, my mom's like, yeah, but did you die? I'm like, no, then shut up. I mean, that's tough love right there. That was, those two is like choosing between shiny new $100 bills. I mean, they're both there as gold. And I think the beast is right. Randy missed the boat on that one. That was good stuff.
Okay, well, that was a lot. I loved her set. I swear it took me right back to growing up. Did any of you guys ever, do you guys have a story of being in late for curfew, even though you hurt yourself? And did your mama whoop you anyway? Nobody? I'm the only one?
No, I have one. I have one. Especially when we were a little younger, if we weren't in the house by the time the sun went down, and if those lights came on, the darn street lights, we're going to get an ass beat.
And did you ever come in late?
Yes, I did.
And did you get your ass beat?
I sure did. You just in the summertime, you don't want to go in. It's the summertime. There's no school tomorrow. You're out there playing. Who cares if the sun goes down?
Thea McFarland, break that. Give us a little commentary on the performance. I'd like to see how you saw what she did. Give the new folks, because you know we have new comedians, so use her as your example. Break it down. What did she do? I thought it was extraordinary.
Well, Gwen is great. I see her all the time. So it's just though y'all seen her for the first time, but it's good. It's what can I say? It's Gwen. How would I break it down? All I gotta say, you gotta catch one of her shows, her actually in action at one of her shows. That's all I'm gonna say. So
Is it the is it the energy that she puts forward? Is it the
Gwen got good energy, good stage presence when she's performing, when she's bringing it to the stage. It's all of the above. Yeah.
okay, yeah, because it
I
was my
second that.
first time. It was my first time like seeing her perform in any instance. And because I'm all the way over in Las Vegas, Nevada, um, one of the things that people do that kind of is one of my pet peeves. Um, because they've seen the person do it, they kind of kill it for the person who just seen them do it, right? So like if I'm looking through you guys' eyes because you've seen her on stage, and I'm jealous. I am way jealous. But for the newcomers, what kind of things should they be picking up from her performance? Like how can they learn from what she does?
It's hard on the screen because you got to see the whole ambiance. She gives the professional performance from the appearance when she hit the stage, the way she moved and hit the stage, and how she captivated the audience. And what we do in the comedy world, we listen out for the first laugh. Once we get the first laugh, then it's on, and we're going and going, and you pick up. You don't hear nothing after that first laugh. Then you just going in for the jugular. So I don't know what else to
I like
say.
it. You know, the late bloomer.
Hey,
Do you
I second what you just said. You got
do
to see
you
Gwen in person. We see
hold
Gwen
on?
in person. You know what I mean? So
Okay,
we
so
know.
for all of those people who can't see her in person because they live on the other side of the planet, but they are up and coming comedians who are looking at the screen, garnering something from what
Right,
she's done. Because even though it wasn't on stage, she still did an amazing
right,
job. So,
right.
do you think her character and how she looks has something to do with, how rounded she is as a comedian? Do you
You
think
could
as up and coming one you need a character?
you could close your eyes and listen to Gwen and take notes because I've done it before, and she's still great. She's brilliant.
Yeah,
So
she has that
so
energy
I
that could
I
carry
I
to a
personally have when I first met her, I didn't know her, and I watched her on stage the first time, and then the second time I watched her host, and I was like, man, she's a jewel. You know, I was just picking up bits and pieces and watching her and judging her and picking up stuff. Yeah, she's good. She's good. She's very good at what she does.
Funny Man Green. Did you learn anything from her performance? Like I'm not even a comedian and I watched her through the stream and learned a few things.
I like how she took over, you know what I mean? Like took over the screen. And like you said, it made you sit back and reminisce and different things like that. And like Nemo said, you know what I mean? First time seeing her, I watched her and I even got a picture
We know that picture.
for proof.
Oh my gosh. Okay, David Burrows, you not knowing her at all, did you learn anything from watching her perform on the screen?
I mean, it just kind of re-emphasized, like one of the things somebody told me once, like when you were talking, one, relatability. I don't know who said it earlier, but I don't remember. Like relatability is huge on stage, and then just like the confidence and the talking and just like taking command of the stage and talking with confidence and speaking with like you don't care and just going on your rants and doing your bit. And like I've noticed like some comedians, like when they're doing their bits or whatever, they're like waiting for a crowd reaction or they're waiting to see how they feel, and you kind of get timid on stage. But like she just went for it and she went out, and like that's huge, and like it just reinforced that confidence is everything on stage.
I loved it. That's what I got from it. I'm not a comedian, but I think something that anybody who looks at that show and looks at her performance was the way that she took over the screen. Like Funny Man Green said, she came to the stream even though it was her in her pajamas sitting in the room, and she took over and she commanded it, and she shot her shot. And I was like, I could use that in everyday life. Because when I walk in a room, sometimes I feel like the room sucks me in. Anybody else, or is that just a me thing? I feel like sometimes, and I think this was that Jeff Dunham show, is where I got sucked into the room and I was like, oh my God, my energy is being sucked out. But Gwen just showed me how to take no energy in a room and create an energy with it. So shout out to you, Gwen, the Gwen Factor. It was a very great performance. Anything?
I like how she be like, okay, you know what I mean? Like she'll say something like, okay, you know what I mean? It gives you like that grandmother vibe, or you know what I mean?
I like how she like a jet plane. You know how they got to rev up the engine before they fly. So
Right.
she start out and when she warm up and then she take off. And I'm like,
yeah.
Energy was great. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Anybody got anything else on this topic before we move on?
Yeah, Brenda, let's hear, now that the show is over, let's get Randy's true opinion on Gwen's performance.
That would be a great idea. Randy Holton, you were the holdout, and I was super proud of you, but what did you like actually think?
I thought they were both very good, but somebody had to win.
Randy,
turn my screen on.
It would have indeed been a tie, but we would have then allowed Funny Man Green and Tommy D to make the decision of who came back into the top three. But I like it. He was like, I don't know what else to do. Somebody had to win. And you guys indeed were both very funny. It was just one of the best episodes ever. All right, moving on. We have some unfinished business that we are to take care of, and that is the prize match. The prize match prizes for your guys's sponsors that win what you win. That doesn't stop just because it was the MVP or it was the sportsmanship. So we have to draw a name out there. And I was hoping that the Gwen Factor would show up right on time so that we can give out some extra money.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I'm glad you made it, because now we can give out the money. So last night,
money.
Hey, sing it. Money, 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 money. Oh, my dollar. Okay, so last night, we have you, Althea McFarland, who, congratulations, drum roll. Everybody give a drum roll. If you guys are just now tuning in, who won the MVP? Yes, that's right. You won season 1, episode 9 MVP award. See, that's you up there. Y'all give her a hand. Y'all give her a hand. Yeah. All right. Okay. And what that entails is 5% of the pot. And you guys garnered, drum roll, please. $205 in sponsorships. Shout out to your sponsors. Shout out to everybody who sponsored you guys. And you won 5% of that for being our MVP of the episode, which gave you a whopping $10.25. And now what we have to do is we have to actually give that out to a sponsor. um to somebody who prize match with you. So let me break out the list from yesterday. I told you guys I was gonna find a way to add it to the stream, and I think I have kept my promise. So I'm going to bring up the list and I'm going to see how many sponsors you had. You had 7. Y'all give it up for Althea McFarlane. She had 7 sponsors. Woo! All right. So I'm going to have you pick between 1 and 7 first, and then we're going to award some money.
The middle number. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Congratulations, Funny Man Green on the screen. You won a whole $10.25. Can you tell the people what you gonna do with your newfound winnings?
Parlays. I'm taking that 10 and I'm gonna try to get 1,000.
It's we done lost our money. We done lost our money already. Well, congratulations, Funny Man Green, to the stream for winning the prize match on Althea McFarlane. You sponsored her and your sponsorship paid off. Next up, we have the Gwen Factor. I'm so happy that you're able to join us because we got money to give out.
What?
Yes. You too had 7 sponsors that backed you up. So I want you to pick a number between 1 and 7.
7.
Congratulations and shout out to Melvin Washington. You won $10.25 in the house for the prize match. You sponsored the Gwen Factor and your sponsorship paid off. And now I want to make sure that we give out our prize money. You guys will be Cash App that, and I will do that once we get off the show, or probably while we get on to our top 3 moments. You know, we got to get on through this. We have another great sample of the show, another one of my favorite moments. So here, this one is, this is the self-elimination of Claudine Chandler, because she asked the question. She said, I didn't know that I was eliminated. And I had to go through the film and see where she was eliminated. So check this out, and we're going to talk about it afterwards. So our next question up is going to be, soon as Betsy wants to change. If you had a 4-day work week forever, would you prefer Mondays or Fridays off? We're going to add the in-play contestants back to the stream. Vanessa Ray, Althea McFarlane, The Beast, Tommy D, Randy Holton, comedian Claudine, David Burrows, and Funny Man Green. I think we have everybody back to the screen that's in. So, all right, if you had a 4-day work week forever, would you prefer Mondays or Fridays off? For those of you who prefer Fridays off, turn your screens off. Let's keep it simple. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. David, who is that? David Green, turn your camera back on. Funny Man. No, David Burrows. Sorry, David Burrows, turn your screen back on. You did not make it. David Burrows, turn your screen back on. There we go. All right, so you guys get the boot. Sorry.
I swear I just pressed the wrong button. I pressed the mute button by accident instead of the camera button.
Oh, those will get you every time. So now we at least know what your excuse is. So let's get comedian Claudine. You prefer Fridays off instead of Mondays?
Exactly. because usually the holidays usually fall on Mondays. So if I get off on Friday, I already got Monday off. I got a 4-day weekend.
Hey, that's pretty smart. Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach. You prefer the Friday off, not the Monday?
No, I thought I was putting it as the Monday off. I'd rather have Monday off.
Okay, your screen is supposed to be off, not on.
Okay, I misunderstood what you had said on that one. No,
Well,
I'd definitely rather have Mondays off.
Well, because you misunderstood, you arrived in the minority, which means you get the boot. David Burrows, we already know your issue. You didn't turn the button on, but fear not. You guys will have a chance to earn your way back into the game. We're not that heartless. Okay, so I know what I did wrong. And I know where it got messed up. Let's see if y'all been paying attention. All right, Funny Man Green. What happened? How did Claudine Chandler get the boot?
I was another one. I wanted I worked 4 days, 4 days and off off the week. So I wanted Fridays, and that's what I understood the question to be. And when she was giving the explanation, she was like, I want Fridays too, or whatever. I was like, did I do something wrong? But you kind of messed it up. You kind of messed it up with the explanation.
Oh my God. David Burrows, did you see what went wrong in that clip?
Yeah. I mean, aside from the misunderstanding and then me just pressing the wrong button, it was just a whole mess.
Yeah.
Okay. Randy Holton, did you see what went wrong in that clip?
Oh, definitely. Her camera should have been off if she wanted to vote for Fridays, and then you went along with her.
Right.
I was wondering if anybody caught that. I was like, Thea McFarland, did you see what went wrong in that video?
And indeed, I did. You said everybody who wants Friday off, turn your camera off. And she should have turned her camera off. But then she was saying it backwards, and you was like, yeah. And then poor Vanessa Ray was confused too. I wanted Mondays off. That was correct. If you want Mondays off, keep your camera on. So you had Vanessa confused too, because she was like, shoot, I did the wrong thing.
It was all started with Claudine, because she confused me. And like Randy said, I went along with it. Nemo the late bloomer, did you see what went wrong on that video clip? He's unavailable for comment. The Gwen Factor, did you see what went wrong on that video clip?
Oh, hold on. I can't see.
Oh, it's just you. Oh, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, ultimately, this was just a feudal computer challenged issues. I mean, I don't like to use the R word, but I'm just gonna say they was computer challenged last night.
I totally, Randy hit it right on the nail. It started with Claudine that didn't do the right move. Mm-hmm. And then instead of me saying, no, I just went along with what she was talking about instead of saying no. And I think I told her, like, your camera should have been off if you wanted to vote for having Fridays off instead of Mondays. But yeah, it just went all downhill. Shout out to Claudine Chandler. Sorry.
Domino effect.
Yes, it was the domino effect. And I trust you guys to help me along through the show, because just like we hear the sounds in your background, the interruptions that you guys have, I have them too, but I'm also trying to do the show while all the interruptions are happening. So When if you're off balance, then it's gonna throw me off balance, and then the domino effect is gonna be the whole show is gonna be off balance. And so that is how you got eliminated, Claudine Chandler. I had a part in it, but it wasn't the initial part. The initial part was that you didn't do the right thing with the camera. So I have cleared my name because I was like, was I tripping? I know she got, and she said, I didn't know I got eliminated. I was like, I didn't either, but I'm sure you did because I remember you got eliminated somehow. but shout out.
Yeah, she
All
shouldn't
right.
have.
Speaking of, yes, she should have because she didn't turn her camera on the right way. If she
No,
wanted,
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. If she would have, she had the right answer, but she didn't do the right function.
yes, she shouldn't have been eliminated right then. I wanted her in the
Right.
game,
Yeah.
and then yeah, that was a total debacle. Again, we
Right.
are
Yeah.
at the end of the show where I love to do this. This is the shout out portion of the show where we pay homage to everyone or anyone who's had, something to do with us in comedy. And in this part, I promised that I would find a way to share the results that I garnered just to make sure that we were being transparent with the show. And so, first, I want to shout out to all of the sponsors that believed in the show and actually sponsored their favorite funny people. So we have Zachary Zampella, Althea McFarland, the Gwen Factor a few times, and Althea a few times, David Green a few times, Vanessa Ray a few times, Judy Brown, Rodney Glover a few times, Misha Merritt, Claudine Chandler. Oh, wait. And those people all voted or supported Tommy D, stopping at Rodney Glover. He had 7. Thea McFarland, you had 7 as well. So shout out to Misha, Claudine Chandler, The Gwen Factor, David Green, Phil Page, Vanessa Ray, Rodney Glover. And Tommy's not here, or else I would have let him do it. But you're here in the studio. So shout out to your 7 people.
Thank you, everybody. They always bet on fact.
Oh my gosh. Bet on fat. Okay. I like it, but I think you can bet on kind of fat too. I think I'm kind of funny,
Well,
and
you
I'm
know
only
how to say always bet on black, but I say always bet on fat.
always bet on fat. Okay. Next up for Vanessa Ray. While I'm back here dying, sorry. We have Mike McDermott. Let's see if I got that. Mac McDermott, sorry. Mac McDermott and the Gwen Factor. So shout out to you two for sponsoring our girl Vanessa Ray. Then the Game Changer, the Gwen Factor. We had Phil Page, David Green, Althea McFarland, Vanessa Ray, Tommy D, Rodney Glover, and Melvin Washington. Shout out to Yo 7, the Gwen Factor.
It's Melvin Atkinson.
Oh, Melvin Washington is somebody else.
Melvin Washington is the comedian in Vegas.
Oh, that's how come. That's Atkinson. Okay, let me update that.
I know exactly who Melvin Washington is.
Which makes it that much funnier. Okay, go ahead and shout out.
Oh, don't stop believing in me. Thank you, all of you.
I love it. She started out with a song. Song heals the heart, I tell you.
Hold on
Okay.
to the feeling.
Hold on. Don't stop. Believe it. What is the high note? Come on, give it to me, Gwen. The high note.
Don't give up on that feeling. Don't stop believing.
Oh, we're gonna have
It's
to
like
record that. Okay.
Broadway experience. Jazz
Okay,
hands.
next up we have who is this? Rodney Glover. You had 5. You had Althea McFarland, The Gwen Factor, David Green, Phil Page, and Vanessa Ray. So shout out to the Beast for making it happen. Yep, y'all can give it up for him. I ain't got no sound effects. Next up we Next up, we have Randy Holton with The Gwen Factor and Vanessa Ray. Randy Holton, shout out to your 2 peeps.
Well, Gwen and what was the other one?
Vanessa Ray.
Oh, Vanessa. Gwen and Vanessa. Thank you for your very kind support. I'm honored, truly honored to be representing you on the field of battle of comedy. Thank you very much.
All right, let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling with some more results. We had Claudine Chandler. She had 4. The Gwen Factor, David Green, Vanessa Ray, and Tommy D. She's not in the studio today, so shout out to y'all for making her feel at home and sponsoring her. Comedy is subjective, but she has some good shit. The newbie category. I love this one because we have a newbie in the studio. You guys had 7 people that wagered on you guys. You had Althea McFarland, The Gwen Factor twice, Phil Page, Vanessa Ray twice, and Jeremy Wagner. So I want you, David Burrows, to give a good shout out and to the people who sponsored newbies and haven't heard you say joke 1.
Hey, I mean, I appreciate the support. It's awesome. Thank you for supporting me, and I'll make you proud next time.
Hey, there's always a next time. There's always some more. So thank you guys for sponsoring the newbie category because these new folks are funny. Y'all better watch out. Next up, we had Lee Ruff Warren. She was in the studio, but she's not in here now. She had The Gwen Factor, David Green, Phil Page, and Vanessa Ray. So shout out to you guys for sponsoring her and her camera. We gonna fix it, dear Jesus. The alternate category, which is a brand new category to the stream. And David Green, you represented this category because you weren't supposed to be on the show, but as luck would have it, you got to be on the show. So you had Phil Page, The Gwen Factor, Vanessa Ray, and Rodney Glover, aka The Beast. Shout out to the people in the alternate category.
Hey, thanks for all the sponsors. I really thought we was gonna win the money, especially when it was on the medicine, considering my bag of medicine and Althea's. I was like, oh, we got this, but
we got to go back and watch that. I'm going to show y'all something.
We will have to go back and watch it, but it don't change the results. All right. Thank you guys all, everybody in the building who actually spent their hard-earned $5 on sponsoring these folks. Y'all give it up for yourselves because you guys did a really good job. Now we have some special awards to shout out, which are the MVP of the night, and that goes to Althea McFarland. Congratulations. Go ahead and shout out to the Academy.
Thank you, guys. I could have done it, baby, without you. Never would have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But I'm stronger. I'm wiser.
Hey, and in celebration of your win, we want to watch it again, and it rhymes, so you know it's true. Here we go. So Althea will be going first, and everybody else on screen, and turn your screens off to represent your answers. Let's set your board here, Althea. Stepdaddy, get your camera off. All right, Althea McFarland, 3 minutes on the clock. Let the
Yeah.
jokes begin.
Yes, I'm a big girl, right? But which I don't know about me, I was also a former stripper. Yes, I stripped at the Fox's Playground and all around, right? Coming to the stage, my stage name, let me tell y'all, was Stop. STOP. That's right. Coming to the stage, they would introduce me. Stop. Do you want to lap dance? Stop. Daddy, you want to take a private VIP? Stop. But it's okay because I ran with two other fat girls, right? My little shorty, she was all hell no. And then my extra OG, triple OG, double on the hood, she was OG and she was like, oh, fuck no, right? So when we get out there on the floor, they be like, stop. Oh, hell no. Fuck no. And we be confused. We're like, who's calling who? We running out there. You call me. You call me. So one night, my girlfriend was like, I think you can go on the pole. I think you could go that middle pole. Look like it could hold you. Swing around, do a loop-de-loop, get off and land it, right? And I was like, you think I could do that? She was like, girl, yeah, you could do that. So I ran up and I grabbed the pole and I grabbed on it and I swung around, titties dragging on the floor. My little topsy turvies looking like a mop, just sweeping the floor, titties going around. And then the house started shaking, and all I heard was stop, stop, stop. Everybody was yelling, stop, 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 stop. And it was yelling and screaming. Everybody started running out. I was holding on to the damn pillar, holding up the damn roof. I brought the house down that night. Yes, I did. I took that telephone pole all the way down. It was stop. So right then and there, I knew I had to give up my thongs. I could no longer wear these.
Oh shit!
I could no longer wear these to strip in. So now I give it to Tommy D and let him use it as a hammock. See, he get in the hammock and he go swing, swing, and swing, and swing. Him and Randy can get in these bitches. It's no problem. And then the girls, he said, well, Mom, can I use this pop for a slingshot? Like David Finger Live. So I let him use the butt floss part. And so he could like, ooh. I'm like, just don't put your eye out. Don't get pink eye either. So I got to be careful. So my stripping days are hung up. So now I'm a stripper. I run an adult pornographic daycare for the old, elderly, and the disabled. And we be making hardcore max videos like this. So if you want to see a big girl do a hardcore max video, this for you, Randy. This for you, Rodney. See, this is Randy in the picture. This is Randy right here. See, this Randy hardcore max. I'm telling y'all, big girls, we got to get paid. We got to stick together. For the American Disability Association.
Yo,
of America.
Time.
Oh goddamn! Oh.
That was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful performance. And thank you for giving us a moment in the show. I'll never forget it. And I know our viewing audience will never forget it. Let's just get some comments. The Gwen Factor, how did you feel about that performance?
I loved it because, first of all, this was something that Reese had apparently been keeping tucked under them titties, because we had talked about the fact that she was a stripper previously, and that this was her cane was her new pole. And I was just so excited to see that she had finally come up with the jokes and put the material together for the backstory of back when she was a stripper. I loved it. Loved it.
See?
Yeah, she caught me off guard with that shit because I thought I had heard everything that Althea said when she came and pulled that new shit, because she always pulling some shit out them titties. So her ass pulled some new jokes out them titties last night. Yeah.
Now, you and I had a conversation prior to the show, prior to you coming on the show. Do you feel like your presence, like iron sharpens iron? Do you believe in that?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I do. But, like we had talked about, I just was trying to come in and just, stir things up a little bit, just, add a little flavor. And, and it was the element of surprise factor because nobody knew I was coming, had no clue.
Do you think that we achieved our goal?
Oh yes, we accomplished that 1,000%.
Oh my God. Althea, how did you feel when you saw Gwen's face for the first time when it popped up
I
on
was
the
shocked.
screen?
I was happy. I was screaming. I was like, ah! And you put me in the back. You silenced me. You was like, oh, that screaming, blue.
Yes, because
I
I
had
had
no
this.
idea. She didn't tell me. Nobody told me nothing. So it was a
Nobody
pleasant
knew.
surprise. You know, when you
Nobody
see
knew.
Yes, and it created an MVP moment that will go down in our top 10 history. So, congratulations to you, my dear. Next up, that we have to shout out is the Sportsmanship Award. And this is an award that we give out to the person that just takes the show and does the best that they can with it and has a really great attitude, because I like to play games to have fun, and you can't win everything. So the person with the best attitude about winning and losing gets this award. And that is our new friend, the Gwen Factor. So y'all clap it up for the Gwen Factor. Go ahead and shout out to the Academy.
Well, first of all, I want to start with the remix song. Never, 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 never would have made it without my Black Jesus. So yes, I want to first give honor and glory to my Black Jesus and Pastor Jenkins back here at Glen Arden Baptist Church here. And all the congregation that has believed in my abilities as a comedian and just being a all around sportsman like person.
Hey, I love it. Y'all give it up one more time for the Gwen Factor and being season 1, episode 9, Sportsmanship Award winner. You guys have been the greatest. I want to shout you guys out. Like I said, we have our Super 9 and we are growing fast. And if you guys want to sponsor any of the contestants on the stream, I believe they all confirmed to be back next week. It is $5. The instructions are here. I put them in big bold print just so to make sure that y'all could see, because supporting the show is the life's blood of the show, because I'm 2 days from being homeless, so I can't afford it. But giving out prize money and giving out, prize matches to everybody is what I live for. And I'll eat ramen noodles just so that we can make sure that we show everybody our appreciation. So if you guys want to sponsor a contestant, the instructions are on the stream. You guys have anything left to say before we get out of here? Because we're at the end of the show. No? All right. Let's find our exit music. And we want to thank you guys all tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond for tuning in to the recap of Sauce in the City Super Comedy Game Show, where comedians come together to earn money for their funny to split in the end. And that's only if they're there in the end to split it. We're out of here.